I'm gonna see if one of Manchester's most iconic takeaways has lost its touch, or if it's as good as I remember. Let me show it to you. I think a lot of you are gonna recognize it. There we go, guys. CAMEL 1. I used to come here as a student back in like 2008. So show my age. Guys, we're gonna get the mixed kebab. And then I hear that the fish is quite nice. Whilst I do know what I'm getting, I do want to show off some of the other stuff because it looks good. We've got some chops going. This looks good actually. That looks good. The brother here did say the guys are quite good, but I just don't fancy one today. Maybe another time. I'm not in the mood. I'm going to eat in the car, so I don't want to have like curry and stuff. I just got it validated. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to get it messy. I'm taking this in the car, but there's plenty of seating. Gonna have a cheeky little taste. Just prior to getting in the car, a cheeky little taste, guys. A little review, people. I'm not gonna tell you what I think until I get in the car. Great selection of drinks, actually, guys. We got this. I don't think I've had this before. I love KA, but I haven't seen these two flavors of KA before, and I've never seen these. Before I head over and wrap it up, guys, look at that. That is looking pretty bang on. I'm loving the way they've presented that chicken. Let's take this back to the car, guys. This was $22.40 and it's quite heavy. I'm saying now because I'll forget. Thank you, guys. Take care. See you later. Do you know what? I think I got overcharged because I've got one kebab, one masala fish, one portion of chips. It was £22 something. But then actually, this seems really heavy. I think they've made me something extra. Let's just have a look at this. Let's get it out of the bags and whatnot, and let's find out, because that feels too expensive to me. So we're gonna open this first thing up, which is the chicken tikka with the actual red doner. And red doner is not that common, really. Not too many places do. And I know these guys are one of the first since the 70s, I believe, and it's their own recipe as well, which is pretty cool. Like, if you can say you're one of the pioneers of something since like the 70s, that is cool, right? And I know they make it themselves, which is nice. First thing I'll say, it's actually very soft. It's super soft. It's tender, you know, it's not like dry or anything like that at all, which is at this point just sacrilege for doner kebab. Even with sauces, you can't save dry doner kebab. No, I've not had that with sauces. Had it with its own. It's okay. The naan's made fresh, which is a nice touch. The doner has a little bit of spicing, which is good. It's serviceable. It's perfectly serviceable. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You know, this was a place I've been to late night as a student, cheap and cheerful. So this was, I think, $7.95 for this, which is okay considering you're getting big chunks of chicken. This really is where the cost is, you know. That's a big old chunk of chicken. I do have sauces and salad. I just have them separately. I like having stuff like that separately, and then I'll eat those later. The chicken is a lot nicer. It's moist, it's cooked really well. Spicy. It's got a good amount of spice to it, that chicken, I'll tell you that. I think you get a good amount too. Like, they're not shy with their portion size, you know, like they're not really messing around with that. So I think $7.99-ish. I think the doner is serviceable, the chicken is nice, and I like that the actual naan is, what's going on out there? What's going on out there? So it's decent, you know, it's decent. I'd say serviceable for sure. I'm not sure if I would like rush back to have it, but I know, look, they're a legend in the game. I know they're extremely popular. I may ruffle a few feathers, but guys, it's just my opinion. I'm one man. Try it yourself. Let me know what you think. I'm just one guy who eats food on the internet. I think I know what's happened. They've given me two kebabs. So that was the kebab I just showed you, but then we've got the red doner with actually the chicken doner as well. That's what's happened. Yeah, that makes more sense now. The $22.50 makes more sense now because they must have just misunderstood me. That's okay. You know, these things happen. At the end of the day, it's food that I'll take home and it's food that I'll eat over the course of the next couple of days. So it's okay. But I'm not going to try the red doner. I've already tried that. We're going to go for the chicken doner, however, which is probably my favourite out of the two. It's cooked well, good amount of spicing. It's obviously made with thigh, like most chicken doners are. But there is quite a lot of skin. So I'd say on a lot of the chicken, there's quite a lot of skin. I prefer when that's stripped back a little bit, so the meat sings. There's nothing worse than like soggy skin. Yeah, the chicken doner is okay too. And met the people in there, they're lovely people. Friendly chap in there too. So that's good. Service was good, you know, it was nice. And there's lots of place to sit down. One thing I'll say though, you know, businesses now, right? There's not much room left for errors like this. Like, I do not like sauces in a bag. They're just hard to use. They're impractical. You open them once and they're hard to close. It's just sauce gets everywhere. Just invest in tubs. I mean, costing wise, I'm sure they're I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments, how much more expensive is it to use a tub over this? And even if it is, I think it's worth taking the hit for that customer satisfaction. These, I can't be the only one that hates these. I can't be the only one, man. It's just so hard to just maneuver. Do you know what? We've got a few more boxes in it. I think he's might have given me extra. I don't know what's going on. There's quite a few boxes of food still here. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, this one was salad. And plenty of it. So that's good. That's nice, you know. That's a massive portion of salad. But I guess if you're getting like 2 kebabs, some fish, that kind of stuff, you need stuff for maybe salad for like 3 people, right? And then this is, I think this will be the chips. I ordered a portion of chips. So I think, yep, this is the chips, which look fairly standard. You know, that's kind of what I was expecting, to be fair. They were made a few minutes ago. I think the walk from CAMEL to here is like a 2-minute walk, if that. Honestly, they're a bit dry. You know, when you bite a chip and it tastes stale, it kind of has that. It kind of tastes like it's been fried a couple of times. I'm not sure if it has. I'm not saying that. It just has that taste to it. They kind of taste a bit cardboardy. A little bit of shame, you know. It's a little bit of a shame. I really was hoping they'd be like fresh and piping. And I asked for salt and vinegar. I can't taste any vinegar on that. I would have really liked to just really boost them as much as I can, you know. But guys, you know, I'll always be honest with you. Like, regardless, I'll be respectful, as hopefully I always am. Always be kind and try and shine, make the food shine where I can. But ultimately, I need to be fully honest, fully transparent, unbiased. There were great people in there, so I really wanted to give them a spectacular review. And I was hoping I could title this video like OG legend in Manchester, still one of the best. I was hoping I could do that because I like nothing more than to celebrate food. But it's just not always that way. My integrity as a reviewer says that I just have to call it as I see it, really. Just be respectful with it, but just call it as you see it. So I'm a little bit disappointed so far, but okay, we still got the fish, and the chap there was quite excited about that. Let's give it a go. And here we go. This is the fish. This is a first look at it. Brave man wrapping up in foil. That can sometimes make fish a bit soggy. Let's try this. It's a good size to it, really. You know, can't really complain size-wise. You're not going to complain. I'll be honest with you, I didn't see how much it was. I need to stop doing that, right? Sometimes I just link the menu in the description, but I'm hiring an editor, hopefully, who can help me with editing, because a lot of the time it just takes a long time to put all this stuff together, and then it means I can't review because I'm spending all day 6, 7, 8 hours editing. If I can hire someone, I can tell him what I want, which is to put things like a Google map image and address on the screen and have my little info. Who remembers my info card where I used to have like, do they take card? Did they have car parking? Are they fully halal? That kind of stuff. I want to put that back on the channel. I just had to cut some stuff just to make my workflow a bit more efficient. But I do want to add stuff like that again, and one of those things is going to be prices. Because even though I don't like adding prices on video, because the second you put a price up, and then the second it changes, like in a month or a year, everyone says, oh, you know, you lied about the price, when it's like, the video was made 3 years ago, my friend. What can I do? I think a menu in the description is better, because then it's always updated. But I get that so often, I'm just going to succumb to it. I'm just going to do it. If it makes people happy, I'm just going to do it. Anyway, here is the fish. Got a little peep of my eye there, looking a bit creepy. Okay. The fish is quite soft. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all, you know, like you get a good size. The batter's okay. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm struggling with this one. Because it feels like I'm just beating down this takeaway mercilessly, and I'm not trying to do that. It's okay, you know, it's perfectly serviceable. If you're in the area, you're looking for masala fish and it's late, give it a go and let me know what you think. I think if you are going to go, the things you're probably going to go for are the chicken tikka, the shawarma and the red doner. You know, for clarity, he did say the curries are really good. He said that's the best thing on the menu. For full disclosure, I just didn't want to get curry all over my car, and I just don't fancy curry. I just didn't fancy it today. But, you know, full disclosure, he did say that. So a question of, has this place lost its touch? You know, turn the camera off, and for a few minutes, I've just been thinking to myself and kind of just ruminating. I don't think it has lost its touch. I think it's more the fact that the Manchester food scene has exploded with quantity and quality. So you can imagine there's lots more places and they're all great. So the average level within the city has exploded to such a degree that it's just, these guys have stayed consistent. I think they've even used the same recipe since like for decades, since the 70s, right? It's just that the scene here has gotten so good that maybe they have been left behind a little bit by some of the great kebabs that you can now get in the city. The great masala fish you can get in the city, the great, you know, plethora, the absolute litany of great places here now. But guys, here's my curry mile video. Do check that out. I did that, God, a couple of years ago when I started the channel. Who wants to see a part 2? I might do a part 2. Do check that out. Please like the video. That really helps me out. Subscribe. That really helps me out. And if you want to see more videos. And but I'll see you all in that next video. Bye, 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 bye.